By a vote of 4-0.
Bye.
Jay, you've been evicted from your house.
Kate volunteered to be a pawn, which is great. And we voted out Jay unanimously. Not sure why Brian and... what is his name? Tony. Why do I forget his name? It must be because he's going home soon.
All I gotta say is, I've made it to Saturday night. Praise the Lord, blessed be. I'm blessed and highly favored. I'm so glad to be here. Thank you, Jesus, my one and only. Hashtag love Jesus America.
The eviction was all or nothing, and I really thought that it was going to be tied. Everybody knew that Ben was going to be the tiebreaker then, because Jay was his nominee, and so if Jay was a given, maybe they just wanted to stay on our side and vote for him.
Same person in the state room making eye contact with me.
That was fucking weird.
That was fine with
I
it.
gotta walk away.
I had accepted my fate. It's like, I feel like I'm Grey's Anatomy. I watch a lot of Grey's. Like, when you know you're gonna die, you're just like, I'm gonna die. You guys remember in the 90s whenever...
Oh, these look really cute on people.
I wasn't born in them.
Audrey, how do you have your horn?
How do I have mine worn?
Thousands?
On my head.
Art class.
Oh, hello students. Professor Blue here, and welcome to week 4. What do Pablo Picasso, Bob Ross, and Andy Warhol all have in common? They all graduated from Big Brother Columbus University's prestigious School of Art, one of the most rigorous art programs in the universe. Today, you'll be seeing if you have what it takes to join the ranks of these legends by attending your first art class and competing to be the next head of household. Here's how it works. You will sit at a canvas and be given 3 prompts to draw. Using the materials in front of you, you will draw each of these 3 prompts using your own unique style and vision. Afterwards, we will have a gallery viewing of everybody's drawings. Using your impeccable art knowledge, you'll secretly guess who drew each picture. You will receive 1 point for each correct guess. The artist with the most points at the end will become the next head of household. So I hope you're all ready to make a big impression, house guests, or else it might be you who Vincent Van goes home this week. All right, artists, your first prompt is a house with a chimney on a rainy day. Give you about 3 to 4 minutes, so you don't have to race to do this. Three, 2, 1, crayons down. All right, house guests, your second prompt is a dog sitting near a tree on a sunny day. Three, 2, 1, crayons down. All right, house guests, this is your final prompt. Please draw a rocket ship flying through space with at least 1 planet in the background. I'll give you a little bit longer this time. time for 3, 2, 1. All right, crayons down, no more painting. So let's move on, artists, to exhibit 1 here. Here we see dog near tree. So here you will write the names who you think drew each one of these. The rainy day. House with chimney. Here you see rocket ship flying through space with at least one planet in the background. In second place with 8 points was Tony Farrell. Congratulations, Tony. First place with 10 correct answers, getting every single answer on round 3 correct.
Wow.
The next head of household is Audrey.
Oh. Thank you. Thanks so much.
Oh yeah, I just want to HOH. It's never happened before. I had second in command last week, and now I'm the real one. This HOH competition was really fun. It was cool. But it was also something that I didn't feel really confident in because there was almost no strategy. Like, how am I gonna know who drew that stick dog? Or how am I gonna know what rocket ships look like penises? Like, all of them. So it was challenging.
Thank you. Thanks so much.
You know, this head of household, I didn't need to win. There was no need for me to win and get blood on my hands. I'm easily in between the girls alliance and the Tony Brian alliance. So I didn't want to win. So Audrey won, which is great.
So during the competition, the HOH competition, I was sitting out, but the entire time I was like, oh, I want to draw a picture, and this is what I would like to draw, and I'll probably keep this for a while and then maybe give it to somebody. Here's my beautiful picture I've drawn. And yeah, I might give this down and be like, hey, look at this beautiful piece of artwork. Or maybe I'll just put it, if we both survive the night, I'll put it next to wherever he's sleeping.
You and Brian are obviously a tight duo.
Yeah.
And I think that is either intimidating or some other verb there.
Okay.
Some people in the house. So
I understand that. I knew I was going to have to cut Brian at some point because there's no way. My only other
two people
concern,
can't win. So
right, and the other concern would be there's a couple in this house as well.
yeah.
I'm not putting Brian ahead.
No, I mean it's all in
I get
there.
our duo here, but they're
Yeah.
also a duo.
Yeah. I know.
So that would be
I
my
know.
only thought.
But at the end of the day, like if you and Brian both stick around, one of you is gonna win, one of you is not. You already knew that coming into this.
Yeah, completely. I'm literally okay. I need to convince myself of this.
Right. Okay.
Okay.
Alright.
Brian and Tony,
really hope 5 people survive today.
they're on their own.
Yeah.
I've been letting Brian think that he's like telling me things about the game. He kind of is. I'm not really thinking about certain things,
Yeah.
but I don't trust either of them.
I really like, there's 5 of us that are working together, and I'm really excited about that. And I think that I'm genuinely happy whoever wins. And I just wanted to throw that out there now so that whoever wins has fun, and I hope that they had as much fun as I had.
Right before the eviction vote, he goes and says, vote Kate.
Yeah. To whom?
To me. He said that him and Brian were voting you.
Ow?
Yeah, right before the eviction vote. But before this, he said he was voting Jay. And then right at the ceremony, he's telling me to vote you.
Here we are, Audrey's head of household. Absolute worst case scenario. She might be gunning for me.
I think Kate and Chastity are with me for sure. I really don't know about Alan and Ben because our plan was to get it down to the 5 of us, and now it's getting really close to that. So I'll see if they stick with it. I don't know about those 2. This is the nomination ceremony. One of my duties as head of household is to nominate 2 house guests for eviction. I will begin by pulling the first key. That person is safe. The next person will pull the next key, and so on until all the keys have been pulled. The 2 house guests left without their keys have been nominated for eviction. The first person who is safe is Ben.
Thank you. Next person that is safe is nobody drawn for eviction. Just kidding, sorry. Chastity.
Thank you.
But there you go.
Thank you. The next person safe is Kate. Oh,
Alan.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Brian and Tony, I have nominated you for eviction. I'm not giving you reasons.
I'm sorry.
We talked about it, and I think that you understand. So will the 2 nominees join me up front?
So that bitch Aubrey nominated us for eviction. Didn't have the balls to give us reasons in front of other people. But it amounts to they're scared of us. Yeah, she told us that the house is afraid of us because we are such a solid team. Even though the lesbian couple living together for 10 years is probably a little more solid than us, this racial divide that we have.
We'll be picking players for Veto competition by random draw. As head of household, I will choose him first. Alan.
Houseguest choice. I'll go with Kate. She didn't get to play last time.
Chastity.
I choose you to do
Audrey.
Julie will tell us when the veto competition will begin. The nomination ceremony is adjourned.
Right now, I hate everybody in this house except for this one.
Samesies.
So, guess what we're about to do? One of us is gonna fucking win this veto competition, and
save the other.
You can't.
No, we're going to save the other one with the vote. Like, I will then, if I win the veto, I will pull myself off and I will get enough votes to save you. And then we're going to destroy
And then we're gonna destroy all of them.
All right, attention students. The 6 of you decided to sneak alcohol into your dorm.
Yes.
But as the RA of the dormitory, I've caught you all red-handed. Since underage drinking is prohibited on campus, and all of you look clearly under the age of 21,
Yes.
you'll need to throw your fellow houseguests under the bus to escape punishment. Here's how the game works. Each of you will draw a shot and keep it secret. There are 10 different shots, which can be referenced on the bar menu at any time. One at a time, beginning with the HOH, you will accuse another houseguest of having one of the 10 shots. If you're wrong, they will say no, and it will be the next person's turn. If you're right, the houseguest must take their shot and they'll be escorted away by the RA. The last person standing that hasn't had their shot exposed will win the golden power of veto. So keep your memory sharp, houseguests, grab a salt and lime, and don't let the RA find out what you were drinking because it's time to play Shots Fired. Alright, so HOH is going to go first. Here are your 10 options. You can ask anyone you want and accuse them what their shot is.
Katie, you're Washington Apple.
Come here, Kate! Gonna write you up!
Chastity, you have a buttery nickel.
Why not?
Tony, do you have pineapple upside down cake?
Chastity, do you have a melon ball?
I do not.
Audrey, do you have a kamikaze?
I do not. Alan, do you have pineapple upside down cake?
Busted! Get your ass out of here and come to the RA room.
Tony, do you have a buttery nickel?
Do you have buttery nickel?
Ryan, do you have a snake bite?
Busted!
Congratulations, Chastity! You are the winner of the golden power of veto.
I've won the golden power of veto again! Those bitches are going home. I would like to say that drinking games and getting caught by your RA are neither fun. Just kidding, of course they're fun. I love drinking and RAs.
Wow.
Wow!
You won something before.
I have had this before.
Yeah, she's won like 52 times.
I've had this before. Classmates, this is the veto meeting. Brian and Tony have been nominated for eviction, but I hold the power of veto to veto one of these nominations. At this time, both nominees may tell me why I should use the power of veto on them. Brian, you may speak first.
Houseguests. My tea is still brewing, so I have nothing further to say at this moment.
We're supposed to do that. Hi, my name is Tony. I'm your current drama queen. I'm having a blast. It's super fun with people that I don't really know. I like to continue playing, so I hope you keep me in the game.
chosen to not use the power of veto. This meeting is adjourned. I think Brian plays a little bit harder of a game. Tony just seems like a lot of fun, and I think that we could get him out next week, but I'd rather see Brian go home. I think he's a bigger threat.
We did make major moves together. We made some people do things that they may not have wanted to do, but they did it. I don't know. I might be following you right over there.
You have to start winning some competitions.
I'm gonna.
Andy.
I won one already. I won a veto
Went
that
ahead
saved
hou-
you,
went
bitch.
ahead, went ahead household, bitch.
No, that's my
And-
next
and
plan.
your- and your first fucking thing you do that after you
What? What?
get a laundry.
Yeah. Done and done.
There's no point in trying to fight this. I'm going home. What I will say, America, I accomplished something and made people fear me. And that's why I'm leaving. So, before I leave, all of our lovely house guests are getting parting gifts. This isn't gonna be amicable. No, I loved playing with you guys. I did, but games are about to get blown wide open.
I'm ready to blow bitches wide open.
Why? What are you gonna blow? There's no secret.
Yes, there is. People are working together that aren't necessary. Let's just blow this wide open.
I don't care. Okay, take out your feelings.
So, I want you to like flip the table over.
I'm glad that my power is coming to an end. That was challenging. I don't know which way the house is gonna go. Obviously one of them is leaving, but I don't know what secret conversations have happened, and which one it'll be. I feel like Brian doesn't like me, just flat out. I might have done something, I don't really know, but and I don't like that awkward energy, so if that could be gone, I would be happy with that. And Tony makes me laugh, so I'm down for him staying around. Okay.
It's week 4 in the Big Brother house, and an accelerated week has brought a wrecking ball named Audrey to the games of powerhouse players Tony and Brian. Which one of these two matriarchs will stay, and which one will be sent packing to the jury? Find out now, loyal viewers, because this is Big Brother. Hello, house guests.
Hi,
Julie. Oh, you're so sweet to me. So we had a little accelerated week, but we got started with a little creative endeavor. Kate, how did it feel to exercise your creative energies at this point in the evening?
I loved it. I just said it was my favorite competition. I really like coloring a little bit, like freehand. I think crayons are an underutilized artistic talent, so.
Audrey!
Yeah, me.
You were our second in command, but this week you won HOH outright. How did it feel to wield that power solo?
Honestly, I didn't like it.
Why? Tell us why.
It was exciting to win it outright because that hadn't happened yet.
Mhm.
But then I thought, oh no, I thought I was done with that. So it's a lot more pressure doing it all on my own.
All right, well, we do have some business to attend to before this accelerated week is over. 2 nominees on the block, Mr. Tony and Mr. Brian. You both have one last chance to plead your case to the voting members of the House. We'll start with Tony, if you'd like to address the House.
Like I said in the veto meeting, I'm enjoying playing with a group of you. I would like to continue. And if you think we're having fun, keep me. Thanks.
Thank you, Tony. Brian, it's your turn if you care to speak at all.
I'm sorry, I was sipping my tea. At the advice of legal counsel, I've been advised to not say anything. Thank you for the time. It was fun.
All right, one at a time. 4 of you will be ascending to the diary room to cast your votes to evict. You have your choice of either Tony or Brian this evening. We will start, we're skipping Audrey for now with Alan. Would you like to go to the diary room and cast your vote?
Hello, Alan.
Hi, Julie.
Please cast your vote to evict between Brian and Tony.
I vote to evict Brian.
Thank you.
Thank you, Julie.
Thank you. Hi, Ben.
Hey,
Please cast your vote to evict between Brian and Tony.
thanks for telling me who was on the block. I was about to ask, but I couldn't remember. Like, I know what I'm doing. I just, like, I freeze the moment. I'm voting to evict Brian. I'm voting to evict Brian.
Thank
that's
you.
what I'm going to do.
Hi, Kate.
Hi, Matt.
Who would you like to evict
Julie.
between Brian and Tony?
I would like to say one thing, that I think that this person played a way better game than I did, and I cannot believe I'm still here. So, with that being said, I vote to evict Brian.
Hello, Chastity.
Hey, Julie.
Who would you like to vote to evict between Brian and Tony?
I would like to vote to evict Brian.
All right. Thank you, Chastity.
Thank you, Julie.
Join the other house guests.
By a vote of 4 to 0. Tony, you are safe. Brian, you've been evicted.
No group holiday, bitch!
Bye, America.
Hi. Hi. How are you? Wonderful. How are you? I'll do this too, just to be sure. I'm pretty good. Welcome. Yay. So, Brian, let's do like a 4-point turn out of here. How did you end up here?
The house was intimidated by me and Tony. So they had to break us up. And I think more so me, they were concerned with. I think I was playing the game very strong.
You were? You won an HOH and a Veto?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think I made people do a lot of moves that I don't think they wanted to do, but my powers of persuasion in the moments that I was able to wield that power, I think came to backfire on me. Yeah, I think when you look at Kate and Chastity, they don't win anything, so they're not really a threat, even though they're a couple. But between myself and Tony, we were winning HOHs and power vetoes enough to keep us together.
Now, what are your thoughts about the house guests you haven't mentioned? Ben, Alan, and Audrey.
The house is stupid for never getting rid of Audrey in the first week when they had the opportunity. I called it that she was going to be a late bloomer and start winning competitions that weren't physical but were, you know, based on memory or just trivia or anything like that. I knew Audrey was going to be a power player, but they didn't get rid of her. Kate, sweet girl, but she doesn't win any competitions. She'll be fodder until the end. You know, she'll be good to go. I hope Tony Farrell sticks it out. Alan, I like Alan a lot. He plays a very smart, subtle game. He aligned himself with myself and Tony at the right moment, but I guarantee that he started aligning himself with Audrey when the time was convenient. But he played a smart game. Can't fault him.
Who would you like to see follow you into the jury house?
I would like I would like ultimately Tony Farrell to win. I want Tony Farrell in here because it's fun having Tony Farrell around. But Audrey, I definitely do not. She's probably the strongest competitor in that house right now. I would love to see her walk through those doors. If the house is smart, they'll now go after Chastity and Kate just to break those two up. Tony needs to make sure he can shore up an alliance with Alan and Ben. If he can, I think he'll make it.
Like your insight. Well, thank you so much, Brian. Welcome to jury.
Thank you.
What happened? Too strong of a player this time. People were scared.
Oh my god.
It's like you were actually playing the game and they saw what you could do.
Yeah.